just have a look at that.
Well, the railway budget will be presented in few hours' time in the Parliament, and with me is the man of the moment, the Railway Minister himself, Suresh Prabhu. Sir, welcome to Doordarshan News, and it's an important day for you, your first budget, the first full-fledged budget of this government. How do you feel? Just another day, or you're excited?
See, for me, it's a normal day because I have to do something or the other every day for the railways. So this is my. But at the same time, it's a very important day for all of us, all those who are in the railways, all those who are in the government, for all those who are in the country, because this is the day people expect that we will try to chart out a plan for the country, for the railways through the budget. So this is an important day from that context. It is an important day, and I hope we try to do something which will help railways to do better.
So what, in your sense, are the major problems in front of the railways? We all know the problems in front of the railways, but as a railway minister who is just about to present his first maiden budget, what do you think are the things stalling the railways?
The best way to know how the railways are doing, because we are a customer-driven organization, we actually focus on customer service. So we have to find out whether our service to the customer is good or not. And the best way to know that is to ask the customer himself. So I did that and talked to people and understood that a lot of people are complaining about the quality of service. So we have to focus on that definitely. We have to focus on the common man, because he's the one who travels 90% of our passengers. 95% of the passengers are really common people. So we must take care of their interests, their concerns, their priorities, their grievances. So I think we'll try to do that.
So the focus on the common man. But what will be your priorities like? Because I remember the last railway minister had given this acronym in 3 S's: safety, security and Safai. Swachh Bharat, the focus is on Swachh Bharat also. So your priorities will remain the same, of course, but will you add some more additions also?
You know, there are going to be quite a few things. We have to get investments into railways. We have to make sure that railways become highly competitive in terms of quality of service. Railway become even globally benchmark organization in terms of safety, security, the type of infrastructure we create. So all of that has to be done, and to do that we need different approaches. We cannot go the same way that we did in the past, because if that was the right way, by now we shouldn't have any problems. The very fact that the chart pursued by us so far, the path pursued by us so far, has not resulted into the type of expectations people have from the railways. It only means that we need to change and find out the new avenues.
Find out new avenues. So it's like 3 S's and 1 I, that's investment. So other important things is, of course, the fare hike. I know you are privileged, you obviously you cannot tell that answer to this question, but there was a fall in the crude oil prices. Will that figure out in the budget? It must have given you some kind of comfort in a sense.
No, we'll definitely keep the long-term interest of the railways, the interest of the common man, and also we'll try to balance both of that in a way that everybody is properly taken care of.
So it will be a kind of a tightrope walk for you?
I think it's going to be a walk for sure. Whether the rope is tight or not, we'll see it very soon.
Sir, also the focus is on the high-speed railways, the bullet train from Ahmedabad and Mumbai. What's the update like on that? We know there was a report also.
Just wait for a few more minutes, and then I think my members of parliament should have that information before anybody else. So we'll let you know very soon.
But sir, one thing which have been derailing the railways is populism. 10 years of populism has many experts now say it has caused quite a problem. The last railway minister, Sidhant said that the era of populism is over now for the railways. Is this trend likely to continue? Because this government is not is kind of subsidy. It wants to give a targeted subsidy.
We are definitely moving towards an era of making sure that railways become financially viable, sustainable, and I think that is what is important for us.
Sir, you took charge on 10th November, if I'm right, and since then a lot of things have happened. 2 things which you would like to tell the public just before going to the Parliament, which you think are you really proud of. One, I know, is the connectivity with the Northeast.
Quite a few things. In fact, I will tell you, last 3 months that I have been a minister, we have taken maybe about 400-500 new initiatives. So all of them are, in my opinion, each of them are very important, because otherwise it wouldn't have been taken if it was not as important as I thought it was. Therefore, I think all of them are important, but they are building blocks. See, each of the initiatives is a building block. I will not be happy